Welcome. Live at the Steelmatic Network with Chi Honda. Live at the Steelmatic Network with Chi Honda. Episode 40. Week 11 recap. Also, week 12 versus the Bengals. How y'all doing today? Like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, Steelmatic001. Steelmatic001. I appreciate y'all being in here with me today. Hit that Cash App, Steelmatic001. Steelmatic001. Week 12 versus the Bengals, as well as we are doing the recap on the week 11 matchups from yesterday. How y'all doing today, man? I appreciate y'all being in here with me today. I'm your host, G Honda. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday. Appreciate y'all being here with me today. Hit that like button on the bottom on your way in. Hit that like button. Hit that Cash App. Support the show, Steelmatic001, because we gonna cook today. Hope y'all having a happy Monday, a happy productive Monday, because we gonna cook. Yes, that's what we gonna do. We gonna cook today, man. Appreciate y'all being here with me today. Appreciate all y'all being here with me today. Hit that like button, share the content, help me grow the channel, help me get past that 500 marker. I believe we're at 339 to 338, something like that in that range right now, but trying to get past that 500 marker so we could get monetized out here, man. I appreciate y'all being here with me today. Appreciate all y'all being here with me today. Who we got in the building? Who's here? Shout out Rose. Rose, what's good with you, my baby? What's good, Rose? How you doing today, Rose? How you doing today? Hope you're having a happy Monday. Happy Monday, Rose. How you doing today? Hopefully you having a good day today. Appreciate you being here. Rose. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Rose. But yeah, man, I hope y'all hit that like button, like, share, subscribe, help me grow the channel. Hit that Cash App, support the show, Steelmatic001, Steelmatic001. Man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all y'all being here with me, man. Appreciate all y'all. Hit that like button on the way in. So let's get right into it, y'all. Those week 11 matchups yesterday on Sunday. The week 11 matchups on Sunday. And of course, we're gonna talk about my Steelers. Yeah, they're in recovery mode. Bees in on them. They in recovery mode. We gonna get into it. We gonna get on. We gonna cook. Good show today. But we're gonna talk about these matchups, and yeah, we're gonna talk about those Cowboys. We gonna Andrew Fain, Ty Pro to the front of the congregation. We're gonna talk about your Cowboys and about your Lions. To the front of the congregation, Andrew Fain and Ty Pro. I mess with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's get into these matchups, man. Give me 1 second, man. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button on the way in. Okay, let's see. Where we at? See where we at. All right. All right, so we had week 12. So first matchup of the week. I'm sorry, week 12. I got week 11 in there. My fault, y'all. Week 12 matchup, week 12 recap matchup First matchup, we had the Titans and the Texans. The Titans and the Texans in Houston. So the Titans go into the Texans. Will Levi, he went 18 for 24 on 278 yards passing. 2 TDs, 1 INT. Pollard had a rushing TD, as well as Onkawu had a receiving touchdown on 70 yards passing, and Westbrook had 2 receptions on 48 yards. He had 2 receptions on 48 yards passing and a receiving TD as well. CJ Stroud and company attempted to storm back, as CJ Stroud went 20 for 33 on 247 yards passing, 2 TDs, 2 INTs, in which Collins, he had 5 receptions for 92 yards and receiving touchdowns. Stover, he had 3 receptions for 26 yards and a receiving touchdowns, but it just was not enough, as Titans came into H-Town and stepped on the Texans and won 32-27. 32-27. Next matchup. We had the Vikings and the Bears. The Vikings and the Bears in Chicago. The Vikings and the Bears in Chicago. So Minnesota came into Chicago. Sam Darnold went 22 for 34 on 330 yards passing. 2 TDs, of which Jones had a rushing TD, 22 carries for 106 yards rushing. Addison, he had 8 receptions for 162 yards receiving and a receiving TD, as well as Nader had a catch for 5 yards, in which he had a receiving TD as well. Caleb Williams and company tried to storm back in the attempt, to which Caleb Williams went 32 for 47 on 340 yards passing. 2 TDs. Johnson had a rushing TD, as had 2 carries for 2 yards. DJ Moore, 7 catches for 106 yards with 1 receiving TD. Allen had a receiving TD, in which he had 9 catches for 86 yards. The Vikings edged the Bears in Chicago 30-27. Vikings edged the Bears in Chicago 30-27. Next matchup. The Cowboys and the Commanders. The Cowboys and the Commanders. So the Cowboys, Dallas goes into Capitol Hill. Cooper Rush went 24-42 on 247 yards passing and 2 TDs, 2 passing TDs, all of which Schoonmaker had 3 catches for 55 yards, 1 receiving TD. Tober had 2 catches for 22 yards and 1 receiving TD. But the Commanders, they fought back, as Jaden Daniels went 25 for 38 on 275 yards passing, 2 TDs, however, 2 INTs. Yeah. Daniels, he had a rushing touchdown, which he had 7 runs for 74 yards. Scary Terry had 5 catches for 102 yards and 1 receiving TD. Ertz had 6 catches for 38 yards, 1 receiving TD, but it was not enough, as Dallas came into Washington and down the Commanders 34-26, 34-26 in Washington. Yep. Next matchup, you had the Dolphins and the Patriots. The Dolphins and the Patriots. Dolphins and the Patriots in Miami. Drake May and the company came into Miami. Drake May went 22 for 37, passed on 222 yards, 1 TD, 1 INT, all of which went to Hooper, which he had 4 catches for 59 yards, 1 receiving TD. But that was not enough, as they went up against the Dolphins. Tua Valor, he went 29 for 40 on 317 yards passing, 4 TDs passing, which Waddle had a receiving TD, which he was 8 catches for 144 yards. Smith had 9 catches for 87 yards in the receiving TD. Kane, he had 2 TDs, of which receiving, which he had 3 catches on 24 yards. And the Dolphins buried the Patriots 34-15, 34-15. Dolphins buried the Patriots 34-15 in the 305 Miami. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that Cash App, Steelmatic 001. Steelmatic 001. Next matchup, we had the Chiefs and the Panthers. The Chiefs and the Panthers. So Kansas City and Pat Mahomes, they came into the Queen City. Pat Mahomes went 27 for 37 on 269 yards, passing 3 TDs, all of which Gray had 2 TDs, of which he had 4 catches for 66 yards. Hopkins had 5 catches for 35 yards and 1 receiving TD. But the Panthers attempted to fight back as Bryce Young and company went. Bryce Young went 21 for 35 on 263 yards passing, 1 TD, of which Chris Hubbard had the rushing TD, of which he had 16 carries for 58 yards. And DJ Moore had a receiving TD in which he had 6 catches for 81 yards. But it wasn't enough as Kansas City downed the Panthers in Queens City 30-27. 30-27. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. Get those likes up for me. Hit that like button for me. Next matchup, we got the Bucks and the Giants. The Bucks and the Giants in New York. The Bucks and the Giants in New York. So Baker Mayfield and the Bucks coming to New York. Baker Mayfield went 24 for 30 on 294 yards passing, 0 TDs, 0 INTs. But running the ball, a rushing touchdown. Irvin had a rushing touchdown, which he was 12 runs for 87 yards. White had a rushing TD in which he had 12 carries for 37 yards. Baker Mayfield, he had a rushing touchdown, which he had 4 runs for 29 yards. And Tucker had a rushing touchdown, of which he had 4 runs for 3 yards. And as the Bucks go into New York and destroy the Giants 30-7. 30-7. Bucks destroy the Giants 30-7. Next matchup, we got the Lions and the Colts. Ty Pro, Lions and the Colts in Indianapolis. So Lions going to Indianapolis, Jared Goff and company. Jared Goff went 26 for 36 on 269 yards passing, 0 TDs, 0 INTs. 0 INTs. Jared Goff had 0 INTs. Gibbs had 21 carries for 90 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. David Montgomery had 8 carries for 37 yards, rushing TD. And I'm sorry, I'm getting alerts. And the Colts attempted to fight back as Anthony Richardson went 11 for 28 on 172 yards, in which he had 10 runs for 61 yards, but they just could not do enough as the Lions downed the Colts in Indianapolis 24-6. 24-6. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. What you got, Rose? I'm just getting home for real. Finally caught a. Appreciate you being here, Rose. Appreciate you being here, Rose. Who else we got? Shout out Raquel Rose. Shout out to Kel Rose. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here, Raquel Rose. Salute to Raquel Rose and Doberman Winston. Appreciate y'all being here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate y'all being here with me today. Salute to you, Rose. Salute to you, Rose. Shout out Raquel Rose. Raquel Rose, I appreciate that $10 cash app, Rose. Appreciate you, Rose. Appreciate you, Rose. Appreciate you, Rose. Salute to Rose. Salute to Raquel Rose. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Rose. Next matchup. I got the Broncos and the Raiders. The Broncos and the Raiders. So the Broncos going to Las Vegas. Bo Nix and the Broncos. Bo Nix went 25 for 42 on 273 yards passing, 2 TDs. Also, Sutton, he had 8 catches for 97 yards, 2 receiving TDs. But the Raiders wouldn't go quietly. They attempted to storm back as Gardner Minshew went 25 for 42 on 230 yards passing, 1 TD. one INT to Abdullah, in which he had 5 catches for 37 yards, but it was not enough as Broncos down the Raiders in Las Vegas, 29-19, 29-19. Next matchup, we got the Cardinals and the Seahawks in Seattle. The Cardinals and the Seahawks in Seattle. So Kyler Murray and company, they went on the road. Kyler Murray came the ball, which he had 24. He passed for 24 for 37 on 285 yards passing, one INT, of which one and I'm sorry. Yeah, so he had one INT in which he went 24 for 37 on 285 yards passing. As the Seahawks came in, Geno Smith went 22 for 31 on 254 yards passing, one TD, one INT, of which Smith and Jigga, he had 6 catches for 77 yards, 1 receiving TD, and the Seattle down the Cardinals. The Seahawks down the Cardinals 16-6. 16-6. Seahawks down the Cardinals in the divisional matchup. Next matchup, we had the 49ers and the Packers. The 49ers and the Packers. 49ers came into Green Bay. Shout out Packer Girl. Shout out Packer Girl. 49ers came in on the road to play the Packers. Brandon Allen went 17 for 29 on 199 yards passing, 1 TD, 1 INT. Christian McCaffrey couldn't do enough as he went 11 carries for 31 yards. George Kittle had their only TD, which he had 6 catches for 82 yards, but it wasn't enough as they went up against the Packers. Jordan Love and company. Jordan Love went 13 for 23 on 163 yards passing, 2 TDs. Josh Jacobs, 26 carries for 106 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, top pro. And also he had a receiving TD in which he had 2 catches for 15 yards. And the Packers destroyed the 49ers 38-10. 38-10. Packers destroyed the 49ers 38-10. Hit that like button. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button for me. Hit that like button on the way in. Appreciate y'all, man. Next matchup, we had the Eagles and Rams. The Eagles and Rams. Eagles and Rams in LA. So Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Jalen Hurts came in. Jalen Hurts went 15 for 22 on 179 yards passing, 1 TD. Saquon Barkley had 26 carries for 255 yards and 2 rushing TDs. Gainwell had 5 carries for 22 yards and 1 rushing TD. Brown had a receiving TD, of which he had 6 catches for 109 yards. But Matthew Stafford and the Rams came back storming. Matthew Stafford went 24 for 36 on 243 yards passing, 2 TDs, of which Williams had a rushing TD, 16 carries for 72 yards. Cooper Kupp had 8 catches for 60 yards and 1 receiving TD, as well as Robinson had a receiving TD, of which he had 2 catches for 15 yards, but it wasn't enough as the Eagles flew over LA 37-20. 37-20. Eagles flew over LA 37-20. Absolutely. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that cash app. Who we got in the building? Shout out Clarissa B. Appreciate you being here, Clarissa B, my Steel City sister. How you doing today? Appreciate you being here, Clarissa B. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you. Hope all y'all having a good productive Monday. Man. Hope y'all Monday going well. Man, appreciate y'all. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all being in here with me, man. Appreciate y'all being in here with me, man. Wait, hold on 1 second for me, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. So as y'all well know, my Steelers took an L last week. So my Steelers took an L last week, right? They took an L on Thursday night prime time, and they got to adjust. So Russell came out early. He came out in the latter portion of the game on Thursday night, and they're looking to make some changes. I mean, who knows? Is Justin Fields going to be the new quarterback going forward? We don't know. I've yet to hear anything about that. But on the flip side, who's to blame for these choke ups? Who's to blame for these hiccups and these miscues that keep occurring? I know a lot of things we're seeing the same with a lot of the same rhetoric, from week to week, not being able to execute in the red zone, not being creative enough, but those just changes we have to make going up against the Bengals because we want to get ran out of our own house. That's what we don't want. Because as I stated previously, this divisional is going to be tough because it always is. Anytime you got AFC North football, it's critical. It's that serious. It's that deep. But we got Joe Burrow coming up on Sunday, and they will have to make those necessary adjustments. On the offensive side, Tomlin and Arthur Smith have to clean up significantly and make those changes. Currently sitting at 8-3, and just have to clean up a whole lot. Have to clean up a whole lot, and then sit down and draw up a whole lot for these other people, especially you know Darnell Washington and Frymouth, two essential guys that should be critically used in the red zone, which have not been used, which, I think, me personally, is why we're lacking in red zone efficiency and scoring in the red zone and moving the chains on third downs. I've been saying it for weeks. Somebody's not listening, obviously. But, the novice analyst I am, the novice journalist I am, you see things, but, others don't. Granted, those are miscues that have to be cleaned up and for us to get better, right? Because if we just have people that's Arthur Smith, if he ain't in the hot seat now, when will it be? Yes, we got a winning record. Yes, we've had winning records for the past 17 years. But would that transition to a title? Would that transition into a divisional title, a championship title? Has not thus far. So, it's just some things to where if you lack creativity, if you can't get it done, I'm like, man, some changes, Tomlin, some changes need to be made, man. Some changes definitely need to be made. Some changes definitely need to be made because what can't happen is I got Boswell bailing us out. Our kicker bailing us out. Yes, he bailed us out when he went into ATL, the lemon pepper capital. Shout out Raquel Rose and Doberman Winston. When he went into the lemon pepper capital, kicked 6 field goals to beat the Falcons, to beat the Dirty Birds. That was once. And he also did it again versus the Ravens the prior week and beat the Ravens and kicked six field goals to beat the Ravens. So yeah, he did that. What's up, Rose? What? Oh no. I was just saying how our kicker Chris Boswell had to come into ATL, the lemon pepper capital, and kick 6 field goals to beat y'all because our offense was incapable of getting to the red zone and scoring the football. I was just reiterating that, Rose, for you and Doberman Winston. So I know y'all probably misheard. Y'all probably didn't hear me over the airways, but I just wanted to make sure Doberman Winston heard me. So I ain't know if he was napping or snacking, on this dog nip or whatever. Nah, shout out to y'all. But nah, but nah, definitely but nah, definitely well, my guy Chris Boswell been doing this thing, man. You know, huge shout out to him. You know, he's been lights out for us his whole time period with us. So he's definitely doing this thing, man. He's a grave asset for us. But we can't rely on that, man. You know, for that. And also for our essential steel curtain, who has been lights out for us, just lights out, making plays game in, game out. Shout out Nick Herbig, shout out Landon Roberts, shout out Pat Queen, Hot Smith, TJ. That secondary can't enough be said about him. Can't enough be said about him. Top defense doing their thing, but it's just painting that our OC can't come up with creativity to where they lack the creativity to come up with, because they just struggling with, they've having the same ongoing struggles, same ongoing struggles that should have been taken care of and should have been figured out, but has not. But we will see in the coming weeks. We will definitely see in the coming weeks. But definitely shout out to that defense, and um definitely shout out to TJ Watt and company. What you got, Clarissa B? What you got, Clarissa B? What's the cash out? Oh, my fault. It should be at the bottom. My fault. My fault. My fault. It's Steelmatic 001. It's coming across the feed right now. It's coming across the feed right now. My fault. I took it off by accidentally. So it's right there down at the bottom. Steelmatic 001. Steelmatic 001. Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate all the support, man. I appreciate all the support, y'all. Appreciate y'all being in here with me today as we cook. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. What you got, Rose? What you got, Raquel Rose? He knocked my glass ornaments off the tree. Oh my word, being bad. He had to sweep up the mess. Sorry. Oh man, yikes, yikes, yikes. I hope he ain't knocked the big ornaments down. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, you might have to take those ornaments down on that tree. Yeah, yikes. What you got, close to be still a nation? Yeah, absolutely. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Yep, that's right. That's right. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that cash out. Steelmac 001. Steelmac 001. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all greatly. So, man, appreciate y'all being in here with me, man. Appreciate y'all being in here with me. All right. So my Steelers, they making their adjustments. They making their adjustments. They getting ready. Tomlin and company getting ready for the Cincinnati Bengals on this week. And like I said in the community tab, as well as the Discord, also adding a new sector to the Steelmatic Network. Adding a new sector to the Steelmatic Network. We're starting today, starting now. We adding a health and wellness awareness. Health and wellness awareness. Of course, as you well know, health and wellness is quite not prioritized upon our communities as it should be. It should be top priority, but as y'all very well know, it's not. But it's one of those things where I'm raising awareness on, and we as a collective, we all should be raising awareness on. But we gonna do that starting today, starting right now. So first thing first, first thing first, gym memberships. Let's be real. Let's be real. The majority of us don't even have gym memberships. And you can't afford not to have a gym membership. That's how critical it is. Fit or unfit, health is wealth. Health is wealth. You can't afford not to have a gym membership. Whether it's Planet Fitness, Anytime Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, Gold's Gym, regardless, you need a gym membership. You must have a gym membership. If you don't have a gym membership, get you a gym membership today. Get you a gym membership today. Holiday times for the masses is an excuse for them to bust down on the sloppiest of food. And I get it. I'm a food guy myself. I love food. But I make sure I get my 15 miles a weekend every week. I'm gonna make sure I'm up in the morning. I'm gonna make sure that I'm consuming proper water consumption. I'm gonna make sure that I'm in the gym every day. I'm gonna make sure I'm up every morning, beating the clock, getting up at 5 plus, getting my 5 miles in, my 15 miles a weekend every day. So these is critical things we need to be on top of, especially times like now. It's heavy excuses for people, and you gonna get with family, and you gonna eat. You gonna eat and bust down as we all do. But do you have a gym membership for that? Do you have a gym membership? And also, let's be real. If you plus size, this ain't no body shaming, no none of that. This is truth telling. And if keeping it real is wrong, I don't want to be right. Because then we'll be all the way real. If you plus size and you ain't got a personal trainer, you hurting yourself. You hurting yourself. Invest in yourself. The best wellness, the best thing you can do for yourself is invest in yourself. Shout out to all my entrepreneurs and capitalists out there. This is the highest time that, we've had capitalism and entrepreneurship ever. The most money folks was able to make ever with all the direct to consumer access that you have via social media and etc. Perfect. But how can you be that disciplined in pursuing those business endeavors to succeed in that direction and not have the same discipline and endeavors in your health and wellness? Not conducive, right? Sure not. 1,000% not. 1,000% not. So be that as it may, these critical, like I said before, this critical time of the year, the holidays, you have Thanksgiving and Christmas, as well as now you're gonna get with family, and y'all gonna whether you eat at home or you go out to eat. Bottom line, you grubbing. This is I call it feast week. Actually, feast months, really. Because you busting down on the sloppiest of foods. The sloppiest of food, the sloppiest of delicacy, the sloppiest of foods. Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, turkey, and all the sodium sugar-filled foods. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gotta tell y'all. But bottom line is, how are you approaching and attacking that in a constructive manner? Are you, because be real, majority and the masses of us don't eat in moderation. That's one thing actually I had to learn as time, as we get older and we feel it in our bodies, like, you know what, you need to slow down, you need to make these adjustments, and then not only that, with fitness and with prioritizing your fitness and wealth, I'm sorry, your fitness and your health, you find yourself feeling so much better. You find yourself feeling so much relief, being that you're more productive because you are more healthier. Because it just gives you that sense of clarity to where, hey, I'm on top of this. And even when I get up in the morning, I beat the clock, getting up at 5 a.m., getting my miles in, I have so much clarity of thought on the day. Like, you know, I plan everything. I jot it, whether I jot it in my tablet, put it on the fridge, or I put it in my laptop. I have many alerts going off because I'm always scheduling everything. It's crazy, it's insane. But you know, when you properly plan, and that's why I say you can't afford not to have a gym membership. You know, Planet Fitness, $10 or $24 a month. Anytime Fitness, $40 a month. LA Fitness, 65, 60. I mean, it's affordable. You can't afford not to have a gym membership, especially this time of year. Especially this time of year. This time of year when you eating the most and you're gaining the most weight. This time of year. Cause be real, you go family coming into town, you getting with family, y'all going out to eat, y'all going out to eat to all them restaurants, eating all that rich food. You ain't eating nothing. You not eating nothing. You know you're not consuming nothing. You're not clean eating. Put it like that. Mashed potatoes and gravy with extra gravy, that's not clean eating. Mac and cheese with all that extra layers of cheese. Y'all know how y'all be doing. Y'all do the 5-layer cheese, the Velveeta mac and cheese. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to love Velveeta. I used to love Velveeta until you see that caloric intake. Until you see that caloric intake, I lie to you not. I lie to you not. But all the extra stuff, and then you just have to know what you're putting in your body, and not only that, you have to indeed properly plan, and by properly planning, properly approaching and attacking, starting to get yourself a gym membership and properly know to what you are doing. And what I mean by that is planning out everything. Planning out everything. Whether you got to write it down, type it down, whatever. You know, whether you and even if you just getting back in the swing of things, right? If you just getting back in the swing of things, fret not. Because here's to it. Here's to it, right? So even if you are getting back in the swing of things, you know, you've been sitting on the shelf, or you've been just, you know, putting it off, you can always walk around your neighborhood, whether you walking, running, or bike riding. Walking, running, or bike riding. You know, especially now it's getting cold, so that's why you need a gym membership. But should you want to draw a radius around your neighborhood, around your nearest area, you know, you go right there on Google Maps. Go right there on Google Maps, draw your radius, draw your 2-mile radius, 3-mile radius, and do it, walk it, run it, or bike ride it a couple times. But don't sit yourself on the shelf, especially during this critical time right now. That's why I say get you a gym membership. Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, Gold's Gym, whatever the case may be. Because don't hurt yourself. You'll hurt yourself by sitting there consuming all that sloppy stuff, and you're not doing anything about it. You're hurt. You're doing yourself a grave disservice. Next thing, proper sleep routine. Proper sleep routine. I like to tie this into proper water consumption as well. Consuming spring water, and you know, your 6 to 8 glasses a day. You know, in which a lot of people I get, whether you're due to work related or whatever the case may be, but also putting a plan schedule that you getting the proper adequate sleep on the daily basis, right? Because it is vital and important to your daily production that you have all your faculties and running well. Because if you ain't got proper sleep, if you're going off 2-3 hours, or let's say 6 to 7 hours off 2 days, you're killing yourself. Because I know a lot of my people that work at UPS shop, my people that work at UPS and FedEx, I mean, they be on it. Some of them work the grave, some of them work the sunset, man, and it's beastly. but you got to properly allocate that time to where you're applying that to your rest, your physicality, and as well as proper water consumption. So that's that as well. Also, family fitness. And we see this all too well in the community. Whether we go to the stores, whether we could go to Walmart, Harris Teeters, or Whole Foods, we see families, some of them skinny, and no, some of them fit, and some of them that's just obese. Let's call it what it is, right? And okay, so make it a family thing. Make it a family thing. Get your family, get in the gym, whether you're in shape or you're not. Get in the gym. Bottom line, it don't matter what gym you get, because it's no such thing that you work from home. I'm sorry, you work out from home. I'm like, hey, I work out from home and I got 2 gym memberships. I got Planet Fitness and LA Fitness. Because you know why? You need to be around other like-minded people to help you to better yourself, not only on the physical aspect, but you meet people there that's like-minded in business, people that's like-minded connected, people that's like-minded resourceful. That's why you need a gym membership, to help you full scale around. Health and wellness is a true deep dive, and I don't think people appreciate have to learn to appreciate health and wellness, and that all that it contributes to your well-being. Let me see. What you got, Rose? 15 miles, that's great. Yeah, I try to spread it out like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, because we got our habits, so we got to make sure we get them. We got our habits, and I'm gonna get into that in a second. What you got, Rose? What you got, Raquel Rose? What's it? I paid $30 for LA Fitness and have a full gym sauna at work on Tuesdays when I am in the. There you go. There you go. There you go. Right there. That's it. That's it. Never Velveeta cheese. Raquel, you be cooking Velveeta cheese. You stop. You stop. You be cooking Velveeta cheese with your Wingstop wings. Stop it. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. I'm kidding. What you got, Rose? Walking is free. Hey, I tell people all the time, I'm like, you know what? Whether you walking, running, or bike riding, because I know it's cold and a lot of people don't want to run outside with a whole bunch of dogs running around. Neighbors be having dogs barking and running around, and loose dogs running after you. Hey, go get your gym membership so you can run on a treadmill and on that elliptical. Problem solved. But if you're going to run outside, you go right there on Google Maps and draw you a 2-3 mile radius around your neighborhood. Problem solved. Problem solved. Mm-hmm. What you got, Rose? My little sisters and I play Just Dance together. That'll work. That'll work. Planet Fitness. Hey, it gets it in. What you got? You got to sacrifice your firstborn to get out the Planet Fitness contract. Sacrifice your first. I don't know nothing about that, Rose. I don't know nothing about that. Don't know nothing about it. But yeah, make it a family affair to get in the gym. Especially now. It's no more critical time than now to get in the gym, to get healthy, to get well. We have to make it top priority. It's no such thing as where we could be this versed in discipline in our entrepreneurship and our jobs, our top tier jobs, and we're not versed in our health. We're not critical and severe discipline in our health. This is the most critical time for us to get disciplined in our health, because I'm gonna be transparent. Okay, I like Cold Stones and Cinnabon. I got a Cold Stone and Cinnabon habit. I like to go there bi-weekly. Cold Stones and Cinnabon. Yep, I like it. But you know what else? I know I'm gonna hit that treadmill. I know I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that treadmill right after. Mm-hmm. And if I do have Cinnabon, that'd be the only thing I have that day. Shamefully, that's one of my many shames. That's one of my many shames. I shame myself, but as delicious as it is, I shame myself. Cold Stones and Cinnabon. But we all got our habits, right? So, but no, make fitness a way of life. Make fitness a way. We have to make fitness a way of life. We have to bring it back to priority, because when 60 to 70% of your population is obese and overweight, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, especially during this time. Especially during this time. Especially during this time. So another thing I want to touch on: nutrition and daily supplements. What your consumption was looking like on the daily. Let's break it down, right? So morning, noon, evening, night. And you got people that's busting down for breakfast, lunch, brunch, dinner, and in between that, right? No caloric intake, thrown completely to the wind. Unacceptable. You want to make sure you're incorporating raw salads, veggies, more spring water to your intake, salads with every meal, fruits, more fruits and veggies, less fried food, little to no fried food. To be honest with you, baked food, um, also daily supplements. Vitamins. Talk to your physician, talk to your doctor. Daily supplements. You have vitamins, you have CMOS, and especially with the CMOS that really helps curb your hunger. You have the liquid CMOS. You have the liquid CMOS as well as the gel Irish CMOS. Really helps curbs your hunger. Really helps and assists, and they come in all brands. They come in all brands, honestly. Liquefied, gelled, to where it's helping you moderate your weight, moderate your food intake. Has over 60 different nutrients and minerals in it, and also really great for the body. Really healthy for the body, the sleep, the recovery, and also which is proven essential for everyday life. Shout out Jamisa Walker. Jamisa Walker, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you. Appreciate you for the cash app. Appreciate you for the $10 cash app. Jamisa Walker, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Jamisa Walker. Yeah. So a lot of times, we looking at things, or we looking for things to contribute to our everyday health and wellness, and it's right there in front of our face. Go talk to your physician, go talk to your doctor, go to CVS, go see your pharmacist. And they'll get you right with those things, to where, but you have to make the necessary adjustments to your everyday life. Don't go camp out at Chick-fil-A when Chick-fil-A stretched around the block. Don't go camp out at Popeyes trying to get a chicken sandwich when Popeyes is stretched around the block into the interstate. Now, be sure to incorporate more veggies, water, and food. I'm sorry, more veggies, fruit, and water in your everyday intake. It's a must. It's a must. It is a must. Raquel Rose, lay off those lemon pepper wings, Raquel Rose. What you got? Raquel? I like Annie's pretzels with the spicy cheese. See, there you go. That's how I know you be cooking that Velveeta. Spicy cheese, huh? What you think Velveeta is? Velveeta, the very same thing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What you got, Rose? Me too, Raquel. My sister's always choosing the twerking songs. How old is your son? I don't, Rose. I don't know what you talking about, Rose. Pre-probiotics. Jay Walker, salute Jay Walker. Appreciate you being here. Raw salad, yes. Uh-huh. This is a good live today. I actually know that you're talking about. Yeah, this is one thing. Health and wellness. Something I just tried to be on top of, and something I meant to incorporate before. So you had the ground zero with me, Rose. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here with me. What else you got, Rose? What else you got? Lemon balm is nature's. Is it? Oh man, I tell you, I tell you, I tell you, I'm telling you. Yeah, that lemon balm is something else. But yeah, man. But yeah. So another thing, and yeah, and also with your teas, and also with your Earl Grey, your herbal teas, your peppermint tea. And I'm like, man, that you can get right there from the store that can help you, curb that hunger. And then, a, a lot of individuals, the thing is this, right? Let's be real. So eating and consumption in moderation, right? So you want to get to the place to where, okay, what's the breakdown on your meal? Let's say you having some baked chicken, or you know baked chicken veggies, and rice, or Spanish rice, or beans of some sort, right? Um, but the majority, that's probably going to be Popeyes, or you know smothered with some sort of gravy, smothered with some sort of parmesan, something excessive, right? Something excessive. Because I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, playing sports, high school and college, it's some folks' houses you couldn't go to because you just know you was at least leaving 10 to 15 pounds heavier, because that's all they did was feed you. So, I mean, and still to this day, like if I go back home, I like it's some folks' house I ain't going to because you cooking all that rich food, and I'm like, nah, 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 nah. I'm not. Nah, you cooking all that jambalaya, red beans and rice and cornbread. I'm like, nah. All of which I do like, but I not in my body. But nah, but it's just proper calorie intake to where we're moderating each day, and properly just keeping tabs, and it's easy the way you can keep it to where you can keep monitor of what you putting into your body, right? But just making sure we doing the essentials first and foremost. Getting that gym membership, getting the gym membership, and staying active and being disciplined in the gym. And if you plus size, you must get you a personal trainer. Invest in yourself. There's no way you can go out here and you know be productive capitalistically and entrepreneurially, and not properly invest in yourself. That's not conducive. Not conducive at all. So yeah, getting those proper supplements in on the regular, on a daily basis. And where I'm at, where am I? Also, another thing I wanted to touch on: your BMI, your body mass index, right? So there's a fit procedure for you. Well, not procedure, but there's a fitness level to where your height and your size, you proper weight you're supposed to be at. Me personally, I'm 6'8", two. I'm 6'8". I'm about two, right under 250, right? Probably 246 last time I checked. So my range is between 235 and 235, 255 range. So I could come down a little bit more. I could come down a little bit more. I'm a work in progress. So, but like I said, the majority of us, 60% of our population is obese and overweight, which means that, that same majority does not have gym memberships. They're not prioritizing their weight. They're not prioritizing, health tactics. So that's just something we need to keep a lid on and keep an eye on. Because what happens is what you don't want you or your loved ones on nobody's doctor's table, nobody's operating table, and on nobody's medication for the rest of their life. That's what you don't want. That's the net. That's why if you have family members that's plus size and overweight, get them in the gym and get them a personal trainer. Go to the gym with them. Make it a family thing. Take your spouse. Take your husband, take your wife, take them to the gym. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. It's nothing more beautiful than seeing a family husband. I see it all the time. I go to Planet Fitness. I go to LA Fitness. I see it all the time. Husband and wife side by side working. I'm like, man, that's just gorgeous. Beautiful like velvet, right? But no, health is wealth, man. Y'all owning businesses together. Y'all doing resourceful things together. I'm like, why not put that same energy into your health and wellness? I mean, that's what I don't understand. I don't understand how you can be so versed in, I mean, I don't get it. Me personally, I don't get it, but you well versed in, building business and all this other stuff and that extra job, but you can't put that same energy into your health. It's critical. That's a very critical thing. Mm-hmm. What you got, Rose? Moderation is key. Absolutely. Chris will be. What you got, Rose? Chris, I grew it in my garden 3 years for first time of. Okay. Okay. But yeah, man. Especially keeping up with your body mass index, your appropriate weight, and staying around your appropriate weight, and trimming down can always be moderated. But just by staying around your target ideal weight, and you do that by clean eating, clean consumption, proper diet and exercise, and upkeep. Keep staying on top of the fact that you drinking enough water, you drinking adequate amounts of water on a daily basis, getting proper sleep, as well as doing proper 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 meal prep, as well as food consumption. And I mean, I can understand. You like to. A lot of folks love steak. They love chicken. They love meat. And newsflash, especially my black people, you do not have to have meat with every meal. I'm gonna say it again. You do not have to have meat with every meal. I know growing up, we used to think that. And as time goes on, latter portions of our lives, we see as we get older, we see that I'm like, no, that's not necessarily true. But granted, you want to space things out as much as possible. If you like to eat steak like once a month, or which is fine. state, or you want to translate that into, hey, maybe some baked chicken, maybe some baked fish or baked salmon, salmon and veggies, and salmon and sweet potato. But just incorporating more veggies instead of meat, more fruits and veggies instead of meat, because I know some meat is indeed cancerous, and it is indeed bad for your system. But just making sure, along with consuming more veggies and more fruit and more adequate water, we having those daily, incorporating those daily supplements of, putting into what we're not getting on a daily basis. That's the purpose of the vitamins and CMOS, to give the body the supplements that they need on a daily basis. Yeah. What y'all got? What y'all got? Dang, 6'8". Rose, don't you be height shaming, Rose. That's height shaming. Rose, that's height shaming. Rose, ain't you like 5'9"? Ain't you like 5'9", Rose? Rose, you need to stop. What you got, Walker? Yes, 6. That's why cousin Walker makes. Hey, your cousin a Willie. Walker, cousin Walker, your cousin's a your cousin's a bully. Your cousin's a bully. That's why he makes jokes about knocking knees. But trust me, he draws all the attention. The ladies love his 6'8", his 6'8"ness. No comment, no comment, no comment. What you got, Ro? Jihadi? No, I don't eat chitlins. Never had chitlins a day in my life. Never, not never. I've been trying to hit 140 since forever, but 135 is my highest weight. I just brought 4 different protein powders early. Yeah, the protein powders. Yeah, the wheat proteins. They are good for weight gain. Um, they are good for weight gain based on what you consume them with. Some people say use like soy milk or skim milk or something. I I wouldn't drink it with whole milk. I would drink either water or soy or 2%, if that was me. Yeah, you are tall, Rose. Yes, you are. But yeah, man, basis of the whole basis plot of this is just to bring that mass awareness, especially during this time of the year, because this time of the year is where we do the most damage eating wise. I know a lot of people like we see the mukbang videos, and those are just I know it's cringy. To me, it's cringy. But we see all the things, and people like to have all the eat all delicacies, especially this time of year, and cook all the delicacies this time of year. And you know, there's nothing wrong with eating, but are you properly combating that with fitness? Because we're talking about your health. We're talking about your well-being. We're talking about you sustaining down the line 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the line, health and wellness of yourself, your spouse, your family. Priority, growth and priority. I don't care how well you do in business. If you're not healthy or if you're not healthy enough to enjoy it, I mean, it says what it says. It speaks for itself. What you got, Raquel? Can Mr. Walker play basketball with all that unnecessary height? No, Walker cannot play basketball. He is not sports savvy. Walker is pigeon toed. Walker's pigeon toed. He can't do anything with pigeon toed. He says he's a general contractor. But I was like, let's see you climb a ladder to a pigeon toe. Nah, Walker can't play no sports. He said he's a Hall of Famer in football in this football, but I don't know. He's probably talking about Madden or a video game or something, but I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. What you got, Rose? At mukbangs make me it's cringy. It's definitely cringy. It is definitely cringy. The mukbangs. Yep. Because they'll definitely sit there and consume all that stuff and all that food, and it's just awful. But no, but especially with if you like to eat, and we all do, but it's just select things, the sodiums, the sugars, the rich foods, right? The things we want to stay away from. And that's just something over the years I've learned to just tell myself, I'm like, nah, I don't, you dabble from time to time, but it's just like, nah, I don't want to do that. Nah, I don't need that in my life. And you don't want to, and it becomes a disciplinary action. And I just think that's just something that's just lost upon us. But we need to start today. And if you don't got a gym membership today, get you a gym membership today. Get you a gym membership today. Also, man, commit yourself to it. Discipline yourself to it. Make yourself do it. If you don't got a gym membership, go online. Planet Fitness, Gold's Gym, LA, go get one now. Not tomorrow, now. Do it now. Planet Fitness is $10 to $24 a month. Got everything you need. Got everything you need. So this month, when you at the turkey table, or you busting down that ham, that pot roast, that mac and cheese, that mashed potatoes, or those Kalama collard greens like Willie Walker gonna be eating on Thursday, hey, get you that gym membership. The gym might not be open on Thanksgiving, but I tell you what, it's gonna be open on Black Friday though. So after you eat all that stuff, or you consume all that you consume, you go for a walk, and then the next day you go get yourself in the gym. But you got to make yourself do it. You got to commit yourself to your wellness. You can't sit around and feel bad for yourself when you sitting there stuffing your face with ice cream, donuts, and all this unhealthy stuff. I mean, yes, splurge and treat yourself from time and time to time. Like I said, I got a Cinnabon and Cold Stone habit. I do every bi-weekly, every couple weeks. I want to go get me some Cold Stones and Cinnabon. Not both of them at the same time, but over periods of time, I go get me some Cold Stone or some Cinnabon. But you know what? I'm gonna down me a gallon of that spring water. I'm gonna go hit me some miles. I'm gonna go get on that treadmill. I'm gonna go hit that gym. Yeah, discipline. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be disciplined and commit yourself to your health and wellness, just as you commit yourself to your business endeavors. If not, no, my mistake. My apologies. Your health should be more of a priority than your business endeavors. It should be. It should be. It should be. We see people with their businesses and such, and a lot of them, they don't prioritize their health, and that's pretty bad. But that's just something we want to raise awareness on today, and highlight and put a magnifying glass on today, because we need to get on that today, right now. Health and wellness. What you got, Rose? Even just getting 10,000 steps a day and being in a calorie deficit, you'll start to see results. I mean, and they got the little step counter thing. You can monitor that on your phone, on your tablet, the whole nine. You go get one from Kohl's or Macy's or whatever the case, and get you a step counter. Absolutely. But like I said, even if you want to go on Google Maps and draw you a 2 mile, 3 mile radius on Google Maps around your neighborhood, whether you running, walking, or bike riding, do it. Do it and make it a routine. Don't make it a don't make it a thing where you do it just to do it so you come home in the morning and go bust down on sausage, French toast, and grits and eggs and a whole don't no. Moderate your eating and get your workout on a daily basis. And if you need a personal trainer, be real with yourself. Get your personal trainer. The best investment you can make is in yourself. The best investment you can make is in your health and wellness. And we just need to see that more and more. We just need to see that more and more. But man, I truly appreciate y'all being here with me today, man. I appreciate y'all being in here with me, man. Rose, Raquel Rose, Jay Walker. Man, I appreciate all y'all being in here with me today, man. I appreciate all y'all being on this journey with me, man. And I just want to cover on these things, man, and growing the channel, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that, if like, share, subscribe. Let's get past that 500 marker. Let's get monetized out here in this YouTube streets. So Walker ain't the only one getting this YouTube chicken. I get some YouTube chicken as well. So I can help my brother with his pigeon toes, help him get some Himalayan sea salt and sugar water so he can help his pigeon toes so we can get them taken care of for him. But now I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all being here with me today, man. Both Roses, Raquel Rose, Salute Doberman Winston, Rose, Jay Walker, Clarissa B. Man, I appreciate all y'all being here with me today, man. I appreciate all y'all being here with me today, man. Y'all hit that like button on the way out if you have not already. Share the content, share the message, man. Any and everybody around you, family members, friends. Tell them if they ain't got no gym membership, they need to get one today. If they ain't got one, tell them to get one today. Tell them to put that Thanksgiving food down, put that rich food down, go get a gym membership. And appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all being here with me today, man. I appreciate all y'all being here with me today. I'm back on tomorrow, Tuesday at the 4 o'clock slot for the UFC content, as well as the health and wellness alert. And man, I appreciate y'all being here today. Until tomorrow, I am G Honda. This is the Steelmatic Network. I appreciate all y'all being here with me today. Y'all have a beautiful, lovely evening. Appreciate y'all. Don't know why we still